the last hurrah in the Ladbrokes Election Lab, and what a fascinating twist we've seen in this betting, Tom Hackett.
I'm excited, Hamo. The countdown is well and truly on now, and have a look at this market. Labor were $1.25 early in the week. They're now out to $1.51. The coalition were $4, didn't last long, now into $2.60. We've never seen betting like this on an election, Hamo. It's absolutely unprecedented.
Is that reflected in the money tracker, which shows the sheer volume of money?
Labor still hold the majority of the turnover over here at 65%, the coalition with 35%, but we haven't seen the move towards Labor like we were expecting earlier in the campaign. But this is the interesting one, Hamo. If we move towards the bet tracker, which is the total number of individual bets, these numbers look familiar. They're just flipped around the other way. 65% of the total number of individual bets with the coalition, 35% with Labor. And the interesting fact here, Hamo, is that was very, very similar to what we saw in 2019, and we know how that ended.
I'm going to have a look at 3 seats today, and these are 3 of your best bets in this election. Go down to Tasmania, the seat of Bass, around that Launceston area, and Ross Hart. The money's coming.
The money is coming for Ross Hart here, Labor at $1.80. I said at the start of the Ladbrokes Lab that if Labor want to form a majority government, they need to win Bass. I'm sticking by that. I think Ross Hart at $1.80 is really good value. Bridget Archer, the current sitting member, is $1.95. The people of Bass, they hate re-electing a sitting member. They throw them out as soon as they get an opportunity. So Labor is great value here at the $1.80.
Let's go to Gilmore in New South Wales, down on the south coast, around Bateman's Bay.
Really interesting seat here. Fiona Phillips is the sitting member for Labor at $1.75, but she had plenty of luck to get elected at the last election. The coalition, they threw up an unpopular in the local area Liberal candidate. So the Nationals ran a candidate. There was another independent run. So the Conservative vote was split 3 ways, which now allowed Fiona Phillips to sneak through and win the seat. I don't think that'll happen again this year. Andrew Constant at $2. He's got all that Conservative vote on his side. I think he's great value to win this seat back for the coalition.
Let's go to Queensland now and the seat of Brisbane, which is a real 3-way tussle.
Genuine 3-horse race, this one. The coalition, Trevor Evans, is $2.10. He's the current sitting member, but he's going to have to keep his primary vote around the 45% mark, which is going to be very, very difficult. I think Greens preferences, Stephen Bates there at $5. I think preferences for the Greens are going to get Madonna Jarrett home here at $2.25. I think she's a really good value bet.
All right, let's go to the big bets now. And finally, a massive one's lobbed for the coalition up here.
We've got a big boy here, $50,000 at $3.65, the equal biggest bet on the election. Labor, $50,000 at $1.33. But early in the election, we couldn't find a top 10 bet for the coalition. Now they've got the biggest bet. Some of the late money is definitely coming the way of the coalition.
Now, Tom, I'm going to pin you down to 1 bet on this election.
I've said it the whole way along. I think this election is going to be closer than the market suggests. My best bet is a Labor minority government at $3.10 with Ladbrokes. And don't forget, Hamo, it doesn't matter who you vote for on Saturday. It's all about finding a winner.
Do you think this late move for the coalition is going to be on the mark? Leave it in the comments below.